What if I told you that 5 dumbbell exercises could add more arm size in 3 weeks than most men build in 3 months of random curl variations and tricep work that never targets the right angles? These 5 movements activate every region of your biceps and all 3 heads of your triceps through scientifically proven angles that maximize muscle fiber recruitment while creating the tension, stretch, and contraction that trigger unprecedented arm growth. Are you ready for some serious gains? Let's get started. Exercise 1. Dumbbell drag curl. Ever notice how some guys do endless curls, but their biceps stay flat because they're using momentum and letting their front delts steal all the tension? Most men waste time on standard curls when the most effective bicep building exercise eliminates shoulder involvement and forces pure bicep contraction. The dumbbell drag curl isn't just another curl variation. It's the single most effective bicep peak builder because it keeps your elbows behind your body throughout the movement, eliminating front delt involvement while maximizing tension at peak contraction where your biceps are fully shortened. Research shows that exercises maximizing peak contraction create significant muscle growth. A study in the Journal of Sports Science found that reducing momentum and front delt involvement increases bicep activation by up to 32% compared to traditional curls. Here's why this exercise transforms your biceps. The dragging motion keeps constant tension on your biceps while your elbows stay behind your torso. Your front delts can't assist the movement. Your biceps handle maximum load through the contracted position. This creates the kind of pure bicep tension that triggers growth in the peak. Here's how to perform the dumbbell drag curl correctly. Stand holding dumbbells with palms facing forward. Let the dumbbells hang at arm's length by your sides. Keep your elbows locked behind your torso throughout. Curl the weights up by dragging them along your body. Your elbows should move backward as the weights rise. Squeeze your biceps brutally hard at the top. The dumbbells should travel straight up your torso. Lower with control back to starting position. Don't let your elbows come forward at any point. This eliminates momentum and front delt assistance. Beginner option. Start with very light weight, focusing on the dragging motion. The mind-muscle connection matters more than weight. Practice keeping your elbows behind your body before adding serious load. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps with challenging weight. Rest 90 seconds between sets. But if you think peak contraction work alone builds complete biceps, you're missing the mass builder that allows maximum loading through full range. Exercise 2. Standing dumbbell curl. Moving on to number 2. The standing dumbbell curl. And this is the bicep mass builder that allows maximum loading through full range of motion while creating the stretch and contraction that trigger hypertrophy when performed with strict technique. Most men rush through curls with terrible form and excessive weight, using momentum instead of tension. The standing dumbbell curl performed with strict technique and full range builds more bicep mass than any other movement because it allows progressive overload through the complete range that actually builds size. Research shows that full range of motion exercises create significantly greater muscle growth than partial reps. Men who performed curls with strict form and complete range showed 43% more bicep growth than those using momentum and partial range. Here's why this exercise transforms your biceps. The standing position forces core engagement that prevents cheating. This creates unprecedented bicep development through proper progressive overload. Here's how to perform the standing dumbbell curl correctly. Stand holding dumbbells with palms facing forward. Let the dumbbells hang at full arm extension. Keep your elbows locked tight to your sides. Curl the weights up without moving your elbows forward. Squeeze your biceps at the top position. Lower with control to complete full extension. Don't use momentum or lean backward to curl. Keep your core braced to prevent body English. Each rep should take 2 seconds up, 3 seconds down. Control the weight rather than swinging it. Beginner option. Start lighter than you think necessary. Build your strength with perfect form before increasing weight. You can perform these seated initially if standing position causes too much momentum. Do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps with challenging weight. Rest 2 minutes between sets. Now, I'm about to show you the grip variation that builds arm thickness by targeting the brachialis that most men completely neglect. Exercise 3. Crossbody hammer curl. At number 3, we have the crossbody hammer curl. And this is the brachialis and forearm builder that creates arm thickness and width that regular supinated curls cannot develop because it targets the muscle underneath your biceps. Most men only do regular curls and wonder why their arms look flat from the side despite decent bicep peaks. The crossbody hammer curl targets your brachialis that sits underneath your biceps and pushes them up when developed, while simultaneously building massive forearms that contribute to total arm size. Research shows that neutral grip exercises activate the brachialis significantly more than supinated grip movements. Men who incorporated hammer curl variations showed dramatic improvements in arm thickness and overall circumference that standard curling couldn't produce. Here's why this exercise transforms your arm thickness. The neutral grip shifts emphasis to your brachialis and brachioradialis. The crossbody angle increases activation beyond standard hammer curls. Your biceps assist but can't dominate the movement. This creates the underlying thickness that makes arms look massive from every angle. Here's how to perform the crossbody hammer curl correctly. Stand holding dumbbells with palms facing each other. Let the dumbbells hang at arm's length by your sides. Keep your elbows locked tight to your sides. Curl one dumbbell across your body toward opposite shoulder. Your palm should stay facing your body throughout. Squeeze at the top when the weight crosses your midline. Lower with control back to starting position. Immediately curl the opposite arm across your body. Alternate arms for the prescribed reps. Don't rotate your wrist or use momentum. Beginner option. Start with regular hammer curls before progressing to the crossbody variation. Focus on feeling your brachialis and forearms working rather than just moving weight. Do 3 sets of 10 to 14 reps per arm with moderate weight. Rest 90 seconds between sets. Coming up next is the tricep exercise that targets the long head through maximum stretch for unprecedented growth in the muscle that makes up most of your arm mass. Exercise 4. Lying floor tricep extension. Our fourth exercise is the lying floor tricep extension, and this is the tricep mass builder that emphasizes the stretched position while protecting your elbows better than traditional skull crushers that destroy elbow joints over. Most men do skull crushers with excessive range and wonder why their elbows hurt constantly while their triceps stay small. The floor extension creates deep stretch in your tricep long head, while the floor prevents excessive range that damages elbows, allowing you to build mass without injury. Research shows that exercises emphasizing the stretched position create greater muscle damage and growth. Men who performed tricep extensions with controlled stretch showed 68% more long head activation than those using shorter ranges or excessive momentum. Here's why this exercise transforms your triceps. The floor provides natural feedback that prevents excessive range. Your long head gets maximum stretch at the bottom position. The limited range keeps tension on your triceps throughout while protecting your elbows. This creates unprecedented tricep growth without the joint destruction. Here's how to perform the lying floor tricep extension correctly. Lie on the floor holding dumbbells above your chest. Press the weights to arm's length perpendicular to floor. Keep your upper arms completely still throughout. Lower the dumbbells by bending only at your elbows. Your upper arms should stay perpendicular to floor. Lower until your elbows touch the floor lightly. Feel the deep stretch in your triceps at bottom. Extend your arms back to lock out by contracting triceps. Don't let your elbows flare out excessively. The floor limits range and protects your elbows. Beginner option. Start very light, focusing on feeling your triceps stretch at the bottom. You can reduce the range even further initially, gradually working toward touching your elbows to the floor as strength improves. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps with a challenging weight. Rest 2 minutes between sets. But if you think stretched position work alone builds complete triceps, wait until you see the overhead movement that maximizes long head activation through even deeper stretch. Exercise 5. Dumbbell overhead tricep extension. Finally, we have the dumbbell overhead tricep extension, and this is the long head developer that places your triceps in maximum stretch while allowing heavy loading because your arms are positioned overhead where the long head can be fully lengthened. Most men never train their triceps overhead and wonder why their arms look small from behind despite doing plenty of pressing and extensions. The overhead position is the only way to fully stretch your tricep long head because this muscle crosses both the shoulder and elbow joints. Research shows that the triceps long head is maximally activated during overhead movements. Men who incorporated overhead tricep work showed dramatic improvements in upper arm mass and thickness that standard tricep exercises couldn't produce. Here's why this exercise transforms your triceps. The overhead position creates stretch that no other tricep exercise can match. Your long head handles maximum load through its full range. The stretch stimulus triggers unprecedented growth in the muscle that makes up the majority of your upper arm mass. Here's how to perform the dumbbell overhead tricep extension correctly. Sit or stand holding one dumbbell with both hands overhead. Your arms should be straight with the weight above your head. Keep your elbows close together, pointing forward. Lower the weight behind your head by bending elbows only. Your upper arms must stay completely still throughout. Lower until you feel a deep stretch in your triceps. Extend your arms back to lockout by contracting triceps. Don't let your elbows flare out to the sides. Keep your core braced to prevent back arching. Control the weight through the entire range. Beginner option. Seated with back support using light weight. Practice the movement pattern before adding serious load. Focus on keeping your elbows from flaring. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps with a challenging weight. Rest 2 minutes between sets. You don't need complicated programs or dozens of exercises to build serious arms in 3 weeks. This complete arm workout targets every region of your biceps and all 3 heads of your triceps through scientifically proven angles that maximize muscle growth. Here's your complete arm building workout to perform 2 times per week. Dumbbell drag curl, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Rest 90 seconds. Standing dumbbell curl, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Rest 2 minutes. Crossbody hammer curl, 3 sets of 10 to 14 reps per arm. Rest 90 seconds. Lying floor tricep extension, 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Rest 2 minutes. Dumbbell overhead tricep extension, 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Rest 60 seconds. Training guidelines. Perform this workout on Monday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Friday with at least 2 days between sessions. Rest 90 seconds to 2 minutes between sets for curl variations. Rest 2 minutes for floor extensions. Rest 60 seconds for overhead tricep extensions as a finisher. The key to building arms in 3 weeks is progressive overload combined with perfect execution. Track your weights and reps every session. Add 5 pounds when you can complete all prescribed reps with flawless form. If you can't add weight, add 1 rep per set. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.